This right here is by far the biggest innovation in lens technology in years. Let me tell you why. Transition just came out with their next generation of transition lenses, the Transition Gen S. The last generation of transition was Gen 8, which came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and now apparently the marketers of Essilor, the Transition's parent company, decided to skip the rest of the numbers and go straight to letter S to stand for special, probably. I don't know, maybe it just sounds cool. Anyways, in this video, I'd like to let you know why Transition Gen S is different from other photochromatic lenses and why I think this is incredible innovation. I'm personally a big fan of transition or photochromatic lenses because they're so convenient. As you can see in the recent family trip, my entire family also is in love with transition lenses as well because it provides a convenient way to protect yourself from UV light. I recommend it to all my customers and feel like it should be a default feature, just like how we have anti-glare as a default feature. And I'm so incredibly happy that Transition came out with Gen S to make transitions a more fun and fashionable upgrade to any lenses, and hopefully is a no-brainer to our customers. First, let's go over the technology of transition lenses. The secret lies in a special photochromatic dye embedded into the lenses that contains silver hydride organic photochromatic compounds that react to the UV light. Once exposed to UV light like sunlight, these molecules change structures. They absorb more light and causes the lens to darken. When the UV source is removed, like when you walk indoors, molecules return to the original state and the lenses become clear. But because it only reacts to UV light and most car windshields already block UV light, it may not get as dark when you go to the car, when you drive in the car. For that, I personally recommend polarized prescription sunglasses. My favorite brand that makes incredible polarized lenses is Maui Jib. Now, what makes the Gen S different from previous generations and transitions over the photochromatic competitors? One big differentiator is faster and lightens up much quicker. It takes around 25 seconds for it to go completely dark and less than 2 minutes for it to go lighten up. It's really fast and is an incremental difference from the other lenses. It's not your mother's or grandmother's transition lenses that stay dark long after you're indoors and takes forever to get dark in the sunlight. Though the biggest difference from the previous generations is the variety of colors that Gen S has to offer. 8 in total, that includes the original brown and gray. These colors are very fashionable and looks incredible on any frame. And instead of being a functional feature in your lens, it became a fashionable one. That is the biggest change. I'm personally tired of just recommending 2 colors, gray and brown, so the expansion of colors really is refreshing for me. And let's go over all of them. The first color is the one that I have on hand, which is the ruby color. It goes complete dark, it gives the dark red, almost brown color as you can see here. As it lightens up, the rimness of it really starts to pop and become more apparent. It's a very fashionable look to it and makes any dark feminine frame really stand out. The second color that I love is the sapphire or blue color. As it goes completely dark, it's more of a dark gray color. Looking up into it, you see a beautiful blue tint, which is my favorite visual tint. And I think that tint makes seeing things outdoors a bit more sharper. As it gets lighter, the blue is more apparent and it becomes more of a sky blue. Next, let's go to the amber color. I was never a fan of like a yellow tint as it gives off a very industrial or gamer vibe to it. When it goes completely dark, it's more of a brown color with a yellowish gold tint onto it, but as it lightens up, the gold color really shines through, but the brown tint still lingers a bit. Now let's go over the emerald color and compare it to the graphite green one. Both of them get really gray, somewhat in black when it gets completely dark. As it lightens up, the emerald is a bit lighter, while the green graphite is a bit darker. They are very similar. It really depends on your preference in the green, so it's really your preference and what you like the best. Finally, we have my favorite color, which is amethyst. It's a beautiful purple that really looks purple. It's just a dark shade when it comes completely dark and shades of purple as it lightens up. It really complements any female frame shapes and makes the frame extra special and much more fashionable. Also, what I love about the Transition is their transition display that you could scan the QR code onto it and takes you to Transition Augmented Reality program that superimposes a frame along with different transition colors onto you, and you can see yourself in those 8 different colors. and you could actually see yourself on it, take pictures of it, and see the transition lenses really come through from light to dark. And of course, you could send it to your friends and family for feedback and ask them what color do they like for your frame. I'm biased and I love transition lenses because they feel super convenient when I'm like biking around New York City and going out in the subway. I really fell in love with it, the functional aspect, but never really thought about the fashionable aspect of it. But what do you think? Do you think this is the next generation of transition lenses is going to really get everyone to adapt to transition lenses and make it really fashionable? What do you think of the newest colors, of course? And of course, which one is your favorite? My favorite is Amset. Maybe it's a blue, maybe it's a green for you. Please comment below. And if you like this content and want more, please subscribe to this channel and follow me for more.